Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how I created my first ever character in Blender. So instead of me teaching you how to create something, I decided I wanted to learn myself a new skill and show you the process of it. I started with the sketch of my character. So in here I just researched a bit and tried to figure out what I wanted to do, and so I came out with WolfBoy, which is this little cute wolf. I'm terrible at drawing, so was just a way to see how I wanted the shape of my character and the colors of his clothes and the type of colors. And then it was time for me to sculpt the character. And here I used two different artists, which were Tiny Notchi, and Southern Shorty. And so the first thing that I did was use the cube as reference. I added a cube and I used a subdivision, and then it was time to sculpt the head with the shape that I want. So in here you are seeing me using masks, so it's easier to just pull different parts of the mesh. And here I wanted to create the neck first. To use the mask, you just click M on your keyboard. And so after I did the neck and giving again the face of my wolf, as you can see in here, and the eye sockets as well, it was time to create the ears. So again, I used mask. I thought it was going to be much harder, but it turned out to be let's say the easiest part, even though this is not like perfect sculpting. It was time to go for the body. And in here you are going to see some epic fails. In this fast montage I failed a few times and I was getting desperate, but after that I decided let's pause it and add the eyes first, and then following Southern Shorty course on Skillshare and using curves to create the arm and the hand, I used Square Cube. And yeah, after that I just continued following his course and I used a cylinder to create the legs. Excuses got me jaded. I see that you never grew from cracks off in the pavement. And after that I started to sculpt the sneakers, which again I used Tiny Noki time-lapse to do that. This was the easiest part. The only thing that was a bit more complicated was the hole on the shoe to connect right into my leg. And now the clothes. The clothes is actually the easiest part. You just need to go to edit mode and duplicate the parts of your body that you want to create the clothes from. After you duplicate it, you just need to use solidify, and this will create the thickness on your clothes and give it a bit more room so it doesn't stay or overlaps with your original mesh from the body. After that I just placed my camera with a 200mm lens, and the lighting, use a big area lights behind the character so you can see better the shape of the character and it looks a bit more 3D, and then another area lights on the side, like 3/4 of my character, so I can create some shadows. And I also use the HDRI with a low strength painting the character. I forgot to record the painting of the head, but the body is basically the same. I just UV wrapped it, added a material, a base color, and then starting to use other colors so my character would look a bit more like a wolf and he had some more shapes. And then it was time to texture the character. So here I also used the textures from Taninoki, and I used his texture as a base to create my own. And after this, I tried to also add hair. And after that, I also used the same texture for my shirts, but I adjusted a bit the settings so it would look nicer for the sleeves as well. I created the laces for my shoes with just simple curves, as you can see in here. And yeah, again, use the mirror modifier and give it some texture. I use the same texture as the shirt and the shorts for the sneakers. And again, like I said, here I am painting the lines, and I actually think it looks much nicer. And lastly, I just added a simple paint for a background and colored the day. And yeah, this is it. This is my first character. I hope you liked it. Please give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.